Good morning and welcome to WFMS, where we're getting the news out to you, Franklin Middle School staff, students. Who has it better than us? Nobody. That's right. Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday. It is December 15th, and we have actually 5 days of school left. 5 days this quarter, 5 days this semester, and we hope that you are doing everything that you can do. What are those things? Reaching out to your teachers via email, taking advantage of those office hours. We've got 2 more days of tutoring, but the biggest thing is making sure that you get that work done. So take a look here. We've got some more artwork from Leah. This one says American Horror Story. Not familiar with that show. I'm wondering if this is a character. I believe it is. And she's got this labeled Micah. I love it. I love the detail. Thank you for sending that in. A-Day students, you're going to be Zooming with your teachers. B-Day students, you're going to be going to your teachers' Canvas pages asynchronously. Whether it's an A-Day or a B-Day, you're going to be going to your teachers' Canvas pages at the prescribed time. Today's welcoming ritual. What qualities do you think are important in a best friend? Wow. That is a great question, and that's a great quote below that. Did we just become best friends? I think that's from the movie Step Brothers. That's one of my personal favorites. What qualities, though, do you think are important in a best friend? I want you to think about that. Of course, you know you can engage with that question on the Falcon blog. More on that in a moment. So we're almost there. We're almost at the end of our FMS food drive. We've had some students email about pickups. That's great. We've had some emails from students asking when they could drop off. That's great. We'll take cash. We'll take check. We'll take it all. We'll take your canned food drives and non-perishables. So that ends December 21st. Reminding students many, many times that the end of the quarter is very soon and that there is no school from December 22nd to January 4th. We'll be celebrating winter break. Here is one of those holiday pictures that somebody has sent in. It's a cool one. This is a Jansen family Christmas tradition. And the family's Christmas stockings on the stocking tree. The one with my dad, the Santa Claus, is kind of a new one. My sister Elliot edited a pic of my dad as Santa Claus. So that is kind of cool. They've got a stocking tree. I know some people put a stocking by a door, a stocking by a fireplace, a stocking on a mantle, a stocking on a wall, a shelf. They've got a stocking tree. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that. Here's another one. Family tradition. Here's Valentina and her sister Valeria making Christmas cookies. It was a 2-day process, 2 days of making cookies. Wow. They used a recipe for one of her aunts that lives in Chile, a few hours from Patagonia. Very cool. Looks like they're having a lot of fun there. Maybe send a couple cookies your principal's way. You never know. Very cool. Thank you for sending that in, Valentina. And all right, here we've got Ethan. Ethan is decorating his Star Wars gingerbread house. That is a Millennium Falcon. It looks delicious. Looks like we've got some baby Yodas on there, aka Grugon. I think that's how you pronounce that, Grugon. I'll probably get a correction on that. And that is very cool. Very nice holiday celebrations going on. Like seeing those pictures, students. Thanks for sending those in. Yep, we got 5 days left. Today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and of course, Monday, the 21st. So please make sure you're doing those good things to get caught up, stay caught up, get that work turned in. You can go to tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can talk to your teachers during office hours. You can email. You've got to find those strategies to be successful. And ultimately, if you do those things, genuine learning will take place. All right. Tips for emailing a teacher. We've talked about this one. We're going to do this one quickly. You got to have a salutation. Good morning, Mr. Davis. Hello, Miss Mariotti. Those are salutations. Those are things at the very top or at the beginning, telling who you're talking to. You need to explain what you need. I'm reaching out to let you know I'll not be in our Zoom session tomorrow. Perfect. Very detailed. Lets the person know what you're inquiring about. I'm noticing in the tone of this email that it's very polite. I have an appointment. Will I be able to make up anything I miss? And they're saying thank you at the end, so that's great. Being polite, it matters in emails as well. They've included a closing, and of course they're going to sign off with their name, and I think what's most important, a period number. Just let them know what class period you're in. That helps everybody stay organized. So if you're going to email your teachers, let's make sure you have a salutation, explain what you need, be polite, include a closing, and sign your name and period. Those are pretty good reminders. Got some more important Chromebook tips. This is a big one. Completely shut down your Chromebook every night. Just don't sign out. Okay, shut it down. Make sure you check your charge before shutting down and charge it at night so it's fresh and ready to go for the next day. And how charged is your Chromebook? You can find out. You can look below. Take a look. There's a little thing that looks like a battery. That's this little yellow line here. Go to the bottom part of your screen. You'll see this. Move your cursor over the battery icon and hover, and it will tell you the percentage. I think you need to be at 90 to 100% at the beginning of the day. So get into the good habit of charging your Chromebook. Excellent tip. Good reminder. Here's something also that's excellent, tutoring. It happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We go from 3 to 5, but as mentioned before, you do not have to go for the whole time. If you need a little bit of help, get a little bit of help. So from 3 to 5, how does it work? You're going to sign up for a Zoom. You're going to go to the FMS website. You're going to find the tutoring link. You're going to put in a time, and then a Zoom link will be sent out to you for those students that sign up. And we want to make sure you're doing that, getting the help that you need. And the biggest piece is it might take 20 minutes. But if you need a little bit more time, there's plenty of time there to get your questions answered. All right, we've still got a couple days left. Do you have a family tradition, is something special that happens in December? You can, of course, send those pictures like we saw today to Mariotti at sps186.org or Argentino at sps186.org. And we can do that by tomorrow. Time is quickly slipping away. Time is also quickly slipping away for our Beta Club canned food drive. Who do we partner with? Grace Lutheran Food Pantry. What do we want? We want canned food, non-perishables, cash or check. We'll take it. And we want to partner with them, help out our local community. And if you need a pickup, you can call 217-787-3006. Lots of examples in the bottom of this slide. Lots of pictures of cans and non-perishables. So if you have those that you can donate, we would surely take those. And for students that do so, your name will be put into a drawing for a $5 Baskin-Robbins gift card. And we've talked about this. We want you to do it because it's a good thing to do, a nice thing to do. It's going to help our local community, not just for the chance to win a gift card. We want to do it for the real holiday season reasons, the right reasons. Take a look here. We've got our daily schedules. Yes, it is Tuesday. 6th grade, it's Tuesday. Guess what we want you to do? We want you to go to your teacher's Canvas pages at these prescribed times. 7th grade, guess what day it is? It's Tuesday. We would like for you to go to your teacher's Canvas pages at the prescribed times. And last but not least, we've got 8th grade. It's Tuesday. We want you to go to your math, lit, writing, history, science, departmentalized resource guide tutorial Canvas and go to your teacher's Zooms at these prescribed times. Your electives will stay the same as they have been. All right. Shout out to James. We got a big shout out to James and Misty for working hard on schoolwork. It's nice to have a partner. Would you call that an elbow partner? Shout out to James and Misty for working hard. I also have a verbal shout out. I'm going to give a shout out to Lieutenant Horatio Kane and a shout out to Nutella. Also want to give a shout out to Mrs. Bretz's class and to Miss Lantern. So have a great day, Lieutenant Horatio Kane and Nutella. All right, they'll get that one. It's kind of a secret joke. Hey, Falcon Blog's back. We'd like you to go to the FMS website and find the Falcon blog. Give your opinion, your thoughts, your feelings, and advice. Maybe even take time to read other people's thoughts, opinions, and perspectives, and engage with that blog. Okay, just takes a moment, gets you in the mindset of school, the very beginning of the day. You might check back and see if somebody has engaged with your response. You might engage back. These are good things to do. And we have been doing some random prize drawings and we'll continue to do so. Excellent. We've talked about these. Just going to leave these right here for a second. Here are some more Chromebook keyboard shortcuts. These are those things that are very handy to have at hand to remind you how to do some things. So check out these keyboard shortcuts for Chromebook. This one's coming up soon, the 19th. That's this Saturday. We'd like you to consider, if you're in need, go and get coats, hats, scarves, gloves, blankets, masks, hand sanitizer. It's going to be at 2800 East Cook Street in Springfield on December 19th from 12 to 2:30. They'll be passing out those items. And that's brought to you by Hy-Vee, E.L. Pruitt, Local 137, Capital Cruisers, Molina Healthcare, and Lakeisha Purchase. And we like seeing this, so please consider if you're in need. We've got some more November Students of the Month. We want to say good job, Mrs. Nesbitt and Daniel. We got some thumbs up there. There we go. Who's next? Oh, Mrs. Preckwinkle and Landon R. Got a couple thumbs up. We like seeing that. Oh, we've got Mrs. Reynolds and Justin. No thumbs up, but still great job. Love hearing that, seeing that. Here is Miss Schnakey and Diego. Excellent. And last but not least, we've got Mrs. Shaw and her Student of the Month, Emma. Excellent job, students. Good job, teachers. And keeping that good train rolling. We've got some shout outs. First one's coming from Noelle. I'm giving a shout out to Mrs. Chauvin. So shout out to Mrs. Chauvin because she is an amazing teacher. She makes reading fun. She always knows a way to make us smile. Very nice thing to say. Next up, we've got a shout out to Mrs. Berberette. This one's coming from Maria. I want to give Mrs. Berberette a shout out because Mrs. Berberette does her best to help me and others. She makes me smile at least one time. Mrs. Berberette is the best AP class I have ever had. All right, very nice, very nice. All right, this one's coming from Maria. Shout out to Mrs. West. Hey, Mrs. West is an awesome AP and world history teacher, and I can always tell my assignments for that day because she has them in the same spot and is also super organized. Also, I know if I'm ever having trouble, I can count on her to help. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This one's a shout out to everyone from Noah P. Noah says, you are all awesome, amazing people, and we thank you for teaching us. That's a nice one. Very nice there, Noah. And last, we've got a shout out from Darnell. She is smart, and every time I get stuck on something, she helps me. All right, great job. Shout out to Mrs. Phillips. And students, you know, you can find those shout outs on the FMS webpage, left-hand side. Very colorful, very hard to miss. All you have to do is log in with your district username and password, and you can give a shout out. Excellent. This is exciting. We've got math counts coming up. Do you like to solve challenging math problems? And if so, the Math Counts team is for you. Students interested can contact Mr. Nopel. There's his email address, nopel@sbs186.org, and he will send you a Zoom link. And please, if you're coming, make sure you've got a calculator for practice. Here is our Scholastic Bowl question of the day. This one's history. All right, let's see here. To get this country to stop seizing American ships in the late 1700s, John Adams sent 3 American envoys to negotiate with its foreign minister, Talleyrand. But Talleyrand wanted the U.S. to provide a bribe and a loan first. And when it wouldn't, the result was a quasi-war with what country that had helped the U.S. rid itself of the British? I think I know the answer to that one. If you do, it will be coming up soon. Love seeing those history questions. And here is the Math Bahrain teaser of the day. What is the number of degrees in the measure of angle ABD in square ABCD? What is the number of degrees in the measure of angle ABD? What is that angle? So ABD, think you know the answer? That one's going to come up shortly. Word of the day is luminous. Luminous. Softly bright or radiant. Definition. It was briefly one of the most luminous stars in the galaxy. Softly bright or radiant. A luminous star. All right, like it. L words. And on this day in history, December 15th, 2011, the United States declared an end to the war in Iraq. Hard to believe that was almost 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago. Bad jokes and puns. We've got plenty of those. Here we go. I swallowed a dictionary. It gave me thesaurus throat I've never had. It gave me thesaurus throat. Thesaurus throat. Oh, I get it. It's a play on words. Instead of the sorest throat, it gave me thesaurus throat. Don't know. Don't know if I can giggle at that. Maybe a little side smile. That's all you get on that one. All right, looks like we have some birthdays. Happy birthday to Micah Jackson. And happy birthday to Lashea McDowell. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Look at the weather. Yeah, it's the middle of December, and we've got mid-30s. That is okay. We do not have any precipitation. We do not have any rain or snow in the forecast. And those overnight temps are getting chilly and cooler as we go to the end into 2021. So I would say typical December weather. Typical December weather. And if you don't like it, you got to deal with it. Nothing we can do about it. Let's take a look at our answers. That quasi-war was with France. And angle ABD, that's angle ABD and part of square ABCD. Math brain teaser answer was 45 degrees. Yeah. All right. And as we prepare for a productive day, let us observe a moment of silence. Now let us all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, looks like we have some more artwork here. Dark purple, hot pink, yellow coral. This is more artwork provided to us, shared with us, courtesy of Mariah. Got some digital artwork. Of course, we've got the falcon flying at a consistent pace. Falcon wants to know if everybody is going to have a great day. And remember, it's all about choices. Read, write, and respond at Franklin Middle School. It's our focus.